starting with the cardinal signs, and with Cancer specifically, because we will have a full moon in Cancer on January the 13th. Cancer, before Mars enters your sign on the 6th of January, as you see in the chart, and this is January the 2nd, but even prior to that, Mars is in your second house at 1 degree and 10 minutes, opposes Pluto in Aquarius, your 8th house. So this could be an argument. It's not could be. It manifests differently to each one of you, but it could be, once again, an argument regarding shared money or shared resources or power dynamic related to source of money, shared, once again, resources and finances with somebody else. Could be feeling that you are supporting everybody, but nobody's supporting you. You're not getting the support that you're hoping for. Could be also somebody owes you money and promised to give you that money, but you never got it. There's a frustration, there's the feeling of imbalance, and it could be somebody has some sort of addiction as well. You could be dealing with somebody with some sort of addiction. It could be you, Cancer, have some sort of addiction. It depends. Once again, it depends on you take the message that resonates with you. Advice to you, Cancer, or the advice of the planets here for you is to calm down. See you getting irritated related to your money, to the monies owed to you, okay, and to the money you share with somebody else. So اللي أنا قلته in English إنه وجود مارس في بيتك الثاني في معاكسة بلوتو، هذا يعني ربما نقاش حاد أو مشكلة تتعلق بأموال أنت دينتها لشخص، بس الشخص هذا ما رجع لك أموالك، يعني وعدك بأنه راح يرجع الدين بس ما رجعه. اوكي، it could be أموال أو حسابات أنت بتشترك فيها مع شخص تاني، لأنه Pluto is in your 8th house. اوكي، والشخص هذا بيصرف، قاعد بيصرف في الأموال، ما عامل حساب لك. اوكي، سو انت بتحاسس انك انت بتدعم كل الناس اللي حواليك، بس ما في احد بيدعمك او بيساعدك. بتشعر بانك غضبان، زعلان، انه ما بتلاقي احد، انه مصاريف كتيرة عليك لوحدك. سو من المهم جدا كانسر، انا حاسه انك انت very irritated، يعني زعلان كتير ومتضايق كتير، وربما هذا يعني manifest an argument، يعني نقاش حاد او مشكله بينك وبين هذا الشخص. The other thing is Venus enters Pisces on the 2nd of January. This is technically very supportive for you, Cancer, because it's in your 9th house. There's Saturn here, there's Neptune, and then also the lunar nodes gonna enter into Pisces on the 11th or the 12th of January. So the 9th house will be very supportive for you, Cancer, because it trines with you. So Venus here in your 9th house, this is like reaching out to strong and powerful people abroad, and it will be very supportive for you. Venus will conjoin Saturn in your 9th house on the 18th, and Saturn is the ruler of your 7th house. So this could be a joint venture, a joint business relationship. It could be a legal matter that goes into your favor, because the 9th house rules, courts, rules higher education, travel abroad, connection with people connection in general with people, with foreigners. Venus, when enters Pisces, it's gonna attract all of this to you. It's gonna come, it's gonna fall into your lap. So you have to take advantage of that. And I see because Mars at that time will enter, Mars is almost entering your house. So you're gonna take the initiative, Cancer. You're gonna start the communication with those people abroad, or maybe traveling, or I also see some, as I said, joining forces with a business partner or a lover, and it becomes committed. There could be new contract, or it could be a committed relationship, or it could be with a business/lover committed relationship. Venus also, when Mars enters your house and Venus somewhere, advance into Pisces, at one point or around the 20th of January, she's gonna trine Mars. Of course, this is early on. I'm gonna speak about it then. But when Venus trines Mars, this is very, once again, very supportive for you. This is collaboration with people abroad or some government or legal or powerful person in the government, or a lawyer, or somebody like higher up, okay, of a status, of higher status, will be very supporting for you. So you really need to take advantage of this, Cancer. So Cancer, you're not supposed to listen to the naysayers and envious people, and don't let them put you down, because I see from the beginning of the month there are so many supportive energies for you. And I do see money coming from either winning a legal battle, okay, or even from a business, or I don't know, insurance company, or somebody owes you money. I see it coming your way. So Cancer, اللي أنا كنت بقوله إنه لما فينوس تدخل لبيتك التاسع، فينوس هي اللي بتحكم بيتك العاشر وبتحكم بيتك الرابع. تدخل لبيتك التاسع، إذا هذا راح يكون في قوة متعاونة مع أشخاص، ربما لو كان طبعا فينوس تجلب الأموال، وبتجلب لك أشياء، فرص، أوكي، وبتجلب أموال وبتجلب أشخاص لك. ربما أشخاص من الخارج، أو أشخاص في مركز، أو إنه لو مثلا عندك قضية في المحكمة راح تكون تمشي لصالحك، أوكي، أو إنه أموال تجيك من قضية في المحكمة، أو أموال تجيك من طرف ثالث، من ربما أو طرف آخر، ربما زي ما أنا قلت، ربما قضية مع شركات insurance أو من البنك أو something، أو أشخاص ابتدين لك بأموال ترجع لك هذه الأموال، أو من عمل أو شيء قديم، أوكي، راح ترجع لك هذه الأموال، لأنه once again فينوس تحكم بيتك الرابع وبيتك العاشر. ربما برضو انك راح تدخل في علاقات مع اشخاص من الخارج، او انك انت راح تجيك فرصة دراسات عليا، او انه فرص سفر. انا شايفة انه ربما احيان كثيرة يكون في سفر خلال جانيوري، اوكي، او انك لو قدمت في طلب من البنك راح تجيك الموافقة، او لاين كريدت or something along those lines راح تجيك الموافقة، اوكي. برضو زي ما انا قلت on January the 20th فينوس راح تعمل تراين مع مارس في بيتك. هذا بيقول لي انه في تعاون بين قوتين، شخصين، اوكي، وراح يكون في نجاح. التعاون هذا ربما يكون يتعلق بعمل، أو يتعلق بعلاقة، أو زي ما أنا قلت موافقة من البنك or something along those lines، أوكي، أو موافقة من هيئة عليا، أو جامعة في الخارج or something along those lines. طبعا كل واحد ياخد الشيء المناسب له. On January the 6th, Mars will retrograde into your house, Cancer. You will feel tired, you will feel exhausted, you will feel out of energy, and for some of you, I'm not gonna lie to you, Cancer, especially if you are a Cancer moon or Cancer rising, you're probably sick. You're gonna get sick. You're gonna get some sort of viral or bacterial infection, especially as you see in the chart here is Neptune is forming a square with Mercury. So this to me, just this square between Neptune and Mercury in your 6th house, the health matters house, and Neptune is in your 9th house. This tells me viral infection, bacterial infection, some sort of germs, microbe, okay, it could be a cold virus, could be a flu, it could be something along those lines. So I see illness, Cancer, okay, at the beginning of the week. You will also feel that you are trying to give more or work more, but you feel like you're burned out, okay? You're giving more than what you energetically can give. So you're probably even going to be exposed to incidents or cuts or some minor injuries, or something along those lines. You're going to feel exhausted, Cancer. Some of you, you feel like you just want to sleep longer. اوكي، اللي انا كنت بقوله كانسر انه لما مارس يتراجع في بيتك عندك انت، especially لو كنت قمرك في كانسر او طالعك كانسر، راح يكون في مرض، راح يكون في فيرال انفكشن زي ما انا قلت، ربما بس كولد فيروس. انا مش لازم اعيد هذا، انتوا بتفهموا هذا ايش معناه. لأن طبعا نبتون تتعلق بكل الأشياء، الجراثيم والأشياء الفيروس والبكتيريا والأشياء الصغيرة اللي ما بنشوفها. وميركوري يتعلق في بيت السادس هي يتعلق برضو بالأشياء اللي تتعلق بالصحة. هذا سكوير بيقول لي انه راح يكون في مرض، بس it's not something major, it's something small, like probably يعني it's not gonna be more than a week. Okay, البعض منكم الآن while I'm recording you already sick, or you already got the viral infection, or you already got cold virus. بس be careful خلال مارس متراجع عندك راح تكون في cuts، اوكي، جروح بسيطة، او مثلا وقوع، او انه انت انزلاق، او حوادث بسيطة مش قوية، اوكي. بس خلي بالك لأن Mars is fire، أوكي، وطبعا بلوتو is an air sign، so خلي بالك من أي شيء يتعلق بحروق أو something sharp has sharp edges like a knife or scissors or something like that، أوكي. راح يكون في small incidents. أنا بتذكر كل ما لما مارس كان مش حتى متراجع، يعني لما كان متقدم بس متراجع أو متقدم، الاثنين راح تتعرض لأن مارس أساسا راح يضل عندك كانسر من January the 6th until end of April, I believe 26th of April, okay. So for the next 4 months Mars is sitting in Cancer, okay. So there are going to be cuts and small injuries and small incidents. Just be careful, okay. On January the 12th, as you see here, the North Node, this is of course the true North Node, and I'm not going to explain what's the difference between the true node and the mean node. I've explained it in previous videos and I'll probably do another video for it, but for now just understand that the node's going to shift from Aries, the axis of Aries and Libra, to Pisces and Virgo, okay. So the North Node gonna get into Pisces, which is for Cancer is your 9th house, and the South Node will go into Virgo, which is for Cancer is your 3rd house. And as we said before, the South Node is related to past experience, past life experience that we don't want to deal with anymore. We've grown out of it, and we need to focus on our North Node. Oh, that's the life path. That's where we're headed to, okay? That's our purpose. So the North Node in the this axis of North and South Node in Pisces and Virgo is going to last for 18 months, and all the eclipses, all the fated events, destined events, going to start once the nodes are shifted into Pisces and Virgo. So many fated events going to happen, okay, which is going to put you in alignment with your life path. This is going to be very supportive for you, Cancer, because Pisces trines with you. Pisces supporting you and support, a Scorpio, but we're talking about Cancer now, okay? So this trines with you, and it's your 9th house. This is the house of, as I mentioned earlier, the higher education, travel, legal matters, publishing, exploring the world, moving to foreign place or different places. It doesn't have to be another country, but it's somewhere that's far from where you live now, okay? It's moving. It's literally you're gonna move, Cancer, okay? And this will open opportunities for you to travel and attract people from foreign countries, publishing or seeking higher education, learning. The South Node, that force you to let go of family members, could be siblings, could be old neighborhood, okay? Because that's what the 3rd house is related to, neighborhood. So for, I would say 90%, 95% of Cancerians will be moving to different neighborhood, to different place, different city, okay? It's going to be far. It's not going to be close to where you live now. It's going to be far. For some of you, it's going to be traveling abroad, like another country. So Cancer, you will notice that there are going to be lots of activities related to your 8th house, where Pluto is in Aquarius, your 9th house, where there are so many planets here, okay, besides the North Node, at least until end of March, because Neptune at the end of March is going to move into Aries for a few months, and then she's going to retrograde back into Pisces. But until end of March, you have Saturn and Neptune in your 9th house. You have North Node in your 9th house. And Saturn here in the 9th house is very powerful. For the month of January, Venus is here as well. And there will be lots of activities in your first house as well, because Jupiter in June is going to move into your house for 13 months. And then in your 12th house, Uranus is going to move into your 12th house. Between July and November, Uranus is going to be here in the 12th house. And for now, until, June, Jupiter in your 12th house. And the houses I mentioned, they're all related to faith, religion, higher source, connection with the higher self, spirituality, mystic, and esoteric realms, and the metaphysical realm as well. Okay? So اللي أنا كنت بقوله كانسر إنه في كتير من الأشياء بتلاحظ انها تتعلق بالبيت الثامن والتاسع والثاني عشر، وانا ذكرت ذلك multiple times in the past. and في بيتك الاول، والبيوت اللي انا ذكرتها هذه كلها تتعلق بالروحانيات وبالعلو الروحاني وبالاتصال بالهاير سورس or higher power. okay, so هذا بيخليك on very high level spiritually. كثير منكم كانسر زي ما أنا قلت طبعا وجود فينوس هير والنورث نود هير هذا بيعني للكثير at least 95% of Cancerian انتقال من مكان السكن اللي انت عايش فيه في الوقت الحالي. المكان اللي انت راح تنتقله راح يكون بعيد، مش راح يكون قريب، راح يكون إما لمدينة بعيدة أو لبلد تاني مختلف تماما، أو زي ما احنا مثلا موجود عنا here in Canada from region to region or province to province. So it's gonna take time to travel. okay, يعني مش مكان قريب، راح يكون في انتقال، في شراء بيت وانتقال وتغيير. راح تترك أشخاص من الماضي، ربما إخوة، ربما جيران 100%. بس البعض منكم مثلا لأن look guys, Venus and Saturn conjunction on the 18th of the month الكثير بيعني هذا زواج. اوكي، لأن طبعا ساترن هو اللي بيحكم بيتك السابع. سو لما فينوس وساترن يعملوا conjunction، للبعض هذا فعلا زواج، للبعض الآخر هذه عقود عمل. اوكي، أو عقود عمل في الخارج. On the 13th of January, Cancer, you will have a full moon in your house at 23 degrees and 59 minutes, as you see here in the chart. This full moon in your house gonna sextile Uranus at 23 and 23. And as I mentioned earlier, and I'm sorry guys, I said I'm not gonna speak Arabic in the middle, and here I am, I got mixed up. So anyways, as you see here, or as I mentioned earlier, that 23 degree is actually ruled by Aquarius, and you see here Uranus sextile the moon at 23 degree in your 11th house. Uranus is in your 11th house, so 23 degree is emphasized here. Okay, and this is very supportive for you actually. So even though the full moon gonna make you feel emotional, and it's gonna make you feel like, for some of you I see you crying literally. It could be from, I don't know, something wasn't expected happened, like something was bothering you, but at the same time something very beautiful happened. Because if you look at here, the moon at 23 degree conjoined Saturn at 27 degree. It's not exact conjunction, but the moon moves fast. So by midnight or the following day, the moon gonna conjoin Mars at the same degree. And Mars, as you see here, trines Neptune in Pisces in your 9th house at 27 degrees. So this is something sudden but it's fated. Okay? It's fated change. It's destined. Something predetermined by the higher source already. It's gonna happen. Something life-changing. It's gonna change something in your life. It's gonna change something in your group, the group you belong to, or the people you belong to. There's something gonna change here. And because it's 11th house, which is related to your 10th house, and it related to the group that you belonged to before, I see a lump sum of money coming your way, Cancer. Okay? I see also winning or a victory in a court battle, okay? Because Neptune in your 9th house, and also Saturn here at 15 degree, okay? Saturn, if you look at here, is almost also in a trine with Mars. It's not exact, but it's almost. It's gonna actually trine Saturn at one point, sometime in the middle of the month, because Mars is faster than Saturn. Okay, so around the, before the end of January, actually, I see Mars and Saturn trying together. And also, if you see here, Venus, she's in very close proximity with Saturn. She's at 11 degree and Saturn is at 15 degrees. So that tells me 100%. If there's any legal battle, you're gonna win it, Cancer. It's gonna go to your favor, okay? So اللي أنا كنت بقوله إنه بالرغم إنك في شيء مضايقك كانسر، مزعلك، أوكي، زي ما أنا قلت فيما سبق إنه ربما في مشاكل تتعلق بالأموال، أو إنه شخص أخذ منك أموال ما أعطاك إياها وأنت منتظر حكم محكمة، أو أنت منتظر أشخاص مدين لك بأموال ما أعطتك، بتجيك الأموال هذه بشكل مفاجئ. أوكي، لأن يورانوس في بيتك 11 يتعلق بالبيت التاسع ويتعلق بالمجموعات اللي أنت تنتمي إليها. أوكي، سو أنا شايفة في من مكان ما أموال راح تجيك. أوكي، زي ما أنا قلت لو كان في موضوع يتعلق في قضية في المحكمة راح تربح هذه القضية، لو تتعلق ب نفقة طفل أو نفقة عائلة or something along those lines. طبعا هذا يعتمد على what's going on in your life. Also Mars قريب جدا من كانسر. أوكي، ومارس خلال at the end of the month راح يوصل لدرجة إنه تراين مع Saturn. وبرضو Venus at this time she's in conjunction with Saturn. So أنا شايفة نجاح، شايفة في شيء يتعلق ربما حتى بالسفر راح يحصل زي ما أنت عاوز. شايفة نجاح وأشياء أنت بتتمناها راح تحصل، لأن برضو the 9th house is related to your faith as well, because it's ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is in your 12th house. Cancer, while طبعا أنا I'm not shuffling in front of camera, but while I was shuffling while I was reading this transit for you, and I got the Chariot for you. Okay, I got the Chariot, and you're gonna see the picture on the screen of the Chariot. And the Chariot, I got actually 2 cards for you. I got the Chariot and I got Ace of Cups for you. And the Chariot technically means victory. أنا دايما بقولكم Chariot means victory. Chariot means إنك إنه you have grip of, or you're in control. Okay, you're in control of 2 different powers. You're very ambitious. You have high determination, willpower, control, self-discipline, and focus. And as I said, Chariot is success and victory. You also got, Ace of Cups, not 6 of Cups. You got Ace of Cups. And Ace of Cups, it means love, new feelings, emotional awakening, creativity, spirituality, and intuition. I just want to say I'm not going to do a tarot reading. I'm just going to pull 1 card for each sign. But I just happen to pull 2 cards for Cancer. I don't know if I'm gonna do 2 cards for other signs, but that's what it is. So once again, Cancer, I hope you have a very beautiful January. Happy New Year. I love you and I wish you all the best.